Welcome to Obscure Depths MLB preview, the San Francisco Giants. San Francisco Giants, we all know what they did last year. I am picking them to finish second in the division, however. I just feel the Dodgers have way too much firepower, and even though they might not start out very good, I think they got this division wrapped up. I still see San Fran maybe nabbing a wild card. But that remains to be seen. As for now, though, I'm picking him second in the NL West. Let's start at the catching position. This guy is obviously going to be an MVP candidate once again. Love this kid, Buster Posey. We all know what he brings to the table. He's a phenomenal young player, great batting average catcher. He's probably not going to be a catcher his whole life, but just a really fun hitter to watch. I could not say enough great things about this kid. I love him, love him, love him. Third base, we got Pablo Sandoval. We know what Kung Fu Panda can do with the bat. Had a bit of a down year last year, missed some time because of some injuries, but if he can stay healthy, this guy's definitely got 30-35 home run power. At shortstop, they got Brandon Crawford, who actually ended with a 248 batting average last year. He struggled for much of the year and kind of really came on towards the end part. I look for him numbers to improve. He's going to become more comfortable at the plate, and he'll just be a nice professional hitter. He's not going to blow anybody away, but he's going to have some. I think he'll have some nice hitting stats this year. Marco Scutaro, this guy is just a little spark plug. You never think too much about him, but you know what he did for this team last year? He really invigorated this team and really just led them fully through the playoffs. I like what he brings to the table, and he just is a great, timely hitter. Brandon Belt, first baseman. Belt's power numbers are a little bit down last year, not necessarily what you want to see from a first baseman, but I think as he grows and progresses, he's just going to become stronger and stronger, and that home run power will come. Look for him to improve on his numbers from last year. He did hit 275 last year, so you know he's on the right track there, and he just needs to hit that ball out of the ballpark now. Hunter Pence in right field, another kid that I absolutely love. He's getting up there in age, but anyway, with his age, his stolen base numbers have slowed down somewhat, but I still love this kid. He's a great hitter. He's going to hit home runs, he's going to get timely hitting, and he's just a great, smart hitter and a great person for this San Francisco team to have in their lineup. Age Pagan in center, more than likely going to hit leadoff again for this team. Nice, fast kid, can steal you a base. Not the fastest runner, but he can steal you a base. He can hit the ball out of the ballpark every now and then, but he's a nice, quality veteran to have in the center field and at the leadoff spot. Gregar Blanco, another veteran, another guy who's been around. He's probably young, but he's just, he's been around, so he's going to be really, I think he's going to be really good this year for San Fran. He's now given a chance to play left field every day. They got Andres Torres backing up the outfield spots. This is a guy that's up there in age too, but he's still a quality veteran to have. Let's move to the rotation. Matt Cain, obviously a solid number one. Madison Bumgarner, solid number one just about on every other team as well. Lincecum had his struggles last year. I think he's going to be better this year. There's going to be a little bit less pressure on him, and I think you'll see a different Tim Lincecum this year and a better Tim Lincecum this year. Ryan Vogelsong, this is another veteran that's kind of bounced around and really found a niche with this team in the rotation last year, especially last year. I look for him to have another strong season, and I look for this team to have another strong season. Barry Zito is in the number 5 spot of the rotation. He won 15 games last year, so we know he's a veteran. We know what he's done and what he's been through, and he's had some struggles recently, but he's bounced back. The last couple seasons actually have not been too bad for Zito, so I think he'll have another decent year. Maybe not win 15 games, but I think he'll have another decent year. Sergio Romo is going to start the year as closer. Don't know if Romo is really a closer. I mean, I think he's more of a great setup man. We'll see what he does on the roll. They have a lot of guys in this bullpen that can close. Santiago Casilla, Javi Lopez got some saves last year too. Santiago got the majority of the saves. This team also has 2 unbelievable left-handers in the bullpen. Jeremy Affeldt is just a guy who's just keeps on clicking. He's a great situational lefty, great strikeout pitcher. and I really like what he brings to the table. Another situational lefty is Jose Majares. This guy, you might not know about him because he's been a Twin and a Royal the last couple of years, but he is a great lefty. They have two lefties in this bullpen with Majares and FL. And to have those kind of weapons against some big bats late in the innings is going to be really nice key for this team. That's why I'm picking them second in the division. I just don't think they can hang with the Dodgers. This has been MLB Preview Obscure Depth Style, the San Francisco Giants. Thank you for watching and listening, and have a great day. I cannot forget to send out a shout out to my #1 fan, Braves 1025. You are my inspiration for everything. Love you, bud.